Hello and welcome to And We Vote, where you say what you want and win democracy. I'm your host, Kirsten Hernandez. Tonight's episode is sponsored by Capitol Hill, the Real Housewives of legislation. Now, let's get on with the show.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light?
Today, we have two students from Cal State Long Beach who will come together to imagine a better America. Now, let's meet our contestants. Our first contestant's name is Celena. She majors in liberal arts, and her favorite food is the exotic delicacy of pizza. Our second contestant's name is Antonio. His major is in film, and he's very fancy because his favorite food is sushi. Are you guys voting in the upcoming election?
Yes.
I don't think I will.
That is the wrong answer. Hopefully today we will change your mind. So here's how the game works. I will read off a question about a hot topic in the political campaign. You two will have 30 seconds to get together and come up with an answer you both can agree with. If you can come up with a reasonable solution, you will win democracy. But if you cannot come up with a solution you both can agree with, then nothing will happen, just like Senate. No pressure, guys. You ready to play?
Yes.
Great, let's get started. Today's topics will be minimum wage, the Syrian refugee crisis, and public higher education. Sound good? Let's get started. Let's talk about minimum wage. The current minimum wage in California is $10 an hour, but in Tennessee it is $7.25 an hour, the same as the federal minimum wage. Some candidates believe in raising the minimum wage, and other candidates believe that raising the minimum wage would burden small businesses. What should happen to the minimum wage? Should it be raised, stay the same, or maybe even lowered? We have 30 seconds on the clock. Take it to the floor.
Realistically, if we were to say perhaps the minimum wage would be, lowered, then I think that a lot of the businesses wouldn't, they would profit more so, I guess. But I mean, there will be a lot of complications raised if it's actually raised, because then higher taxes would have to be paid as well. And I don't think a lot of taxpayers would like that. I don't know.
Well, I kind of agree with what they're saying. I feel like it makes sense. But I also think that...
Time's up.
I was looking at the...
No pressure. What did you guys come up with?
We think it should stay the same.
Really? And why is that?
If it increases, then that means higher taxes, right? If it is lowered, then businesses will probably flourish too much.
Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about the Syrian refugee crisis. According to CNN, there are 4.1 million registered Syrian refugees. Lebanon has welcomed 1.1 million. France and England have accepted about 7,000 refugees each. By October 1st, the United States will have welcomed only 1,800 refugees since the start of Syria's civil war in 2011. Contestants, what do you think should be done to help the Syrian refugees in our country? Should we allow them to resettle here, or should we find a different way to help them? 30 seconds on the clock. To the floor.
We should do absolutely nothing.
I think we should just let them settle here. I think we should just leave it and just not even deal with that.
I mean, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it should just be like that.
No,
I mean, they're already there, so...
not really. No.
What's going to benefit us if we, make them, help them in a different way?
I mean, yeah.
There's nothing that would probably happen, so it's better to just leave them there. Right? Do you agree?
No. I think
Time's up. What did you guys come up with?
We're kind of on a split.
Split? You let the country down. Why are you guys split?
Well, I said that we should just let them, settle there and not do anything about it, and...
the United States has had a history of problems with, people from, well, not people from different, countries, but, with refugees and immigration and all of these things. And so I just think that it's better if we stray away from getting involved in something that, we're quite frankly not ready to take on.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. Let's move on to our next question. Since we're all students at a public university, let's talk about public higher education. According to the Institute for College Access and Success, the average student loan debt after graduating in 2012 was $25,550. That was 4 years ago. Today, that number continues to increase. There is controversy in how we should pay for public higher education. How do you think public higher education should be paid for? By the students, tax dollars, cookie bake sale? 30 seconds on the clock, and go.
I think it should be all three. I think all the students should do it. I think that tax dollars should do it. We should sell cookies, anything that we need to sell in order to do public higher education, because we're college students and we need to get our education too to help the economy in the long run.
Yes, absolutely agreed. Absolutely. It's like we go into college and everyone's just like, okay, now you get a job, yay. It's like, yeah, and I'm definitely like $35,000 in debt. So
Exactly.
Right. So
Like,
I
who
think
wants to find that out after they get out of college? Nobody.
Yeah, exactly. Agreed.
Time's up. So I'm glad that you took my cookie bake sale suggestion into consideration, but what solution did you come up with?
Everything. So tax dollars, it should be funded by private, private companies, donors to the university, and bake sales, of course, because who doesn't want a free, a cookie, duh. But like everything, I don't think it should just be, we've actually determined that it should not be left up to just, one, thing, one entity.
Yeah. Thank you very much, guys. And now we're gonna cut to the streets of Long Beach for our speed round. Who is gerrymandering?
I don't know.
What?
Who is he or what is it?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm guessing someone in the office.
Lots of politicians are gerrymandering.
That is when they draw district lines to kind of reshape political boundaries or something. That's about all I know about it.
Name the Republican candidates for president.
I know there's a bunch of a laundry list, but
Unfortunately, Donald Trump.
Right? Jerry Sanders?
I was looking at Jeb Bush, but I know he's dropped out. So
Kasich, I think, is also still in.
Describe America in one word.
Powerful.
Enthusiastic.
kind of lazy.
Diverse.
Hypocritical? Political.
What do our taxes pay for?
They a lot of times pay for schooling and all that, and then I guess to pay the cops, pay the police force, firefighters.
Schools, roads, that's about all I can name.
Oh, education. I was reading the LA Times and it said that it costs about $223,000 to keep one youth person in jail, and it said that comes from our tax money. So,
Are you planning on voting?
No.
Why not?
I just don't think I know enough about the candidates to make that kind of decision.
I absolutely am going to vote, definitely.
Yes.
I wish I could, but I can't, according to my citizenship.
Probably not,
No.
Why not?
because I don't know enough about any of the candidates.
Yeah.
But
I am.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, planning on voting because I want to get my voice heard out there.
I'm really surprised at how many students said that they weren't going to vote in the next election. Do you guys think it's important to vote?
Yes. Yes, definitely. I'm very aware that our generation has this low political efficacy thing going on, and I feel like the future is in our hands, so it's very important to vote.
Thank you. And I know earlier you were a little bit hesitant to say if you wanted to vote. Has this show changed your mind at all?
Definitely. I think everybody should vote now because, it's our country. We should get our say in it, and we should definitely go out and vote.
You're a good patriot. Thank you so much to our lovely contestants for being here today. But do you really want these two to pick the next president? The next Congress members? No? Go vote. We need you. Every vote counts. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you for watching And We Vote, the show where you say what you want and always win democracy. You can find one of these voter registration forms at the nearest election office, at the DMV, or on my CSULB. Here are some links below where you can register. Remember to register in time for the primaries in your state and in time for the election this November. Thanks for watching.